Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're doing a how to build of Baldr. Yes, I did end up summoning in the end, and as you can see by my diamonds, it cost me a lot. I'll have my summons at the end of the video, because it just doesn't deserve its own video personally, so it'll be at the end of this video. And, yeah, we're going to do how to build for him. So, of course, he is purely defense-based. That's the reason why he has an absurdly high amount of defense, and that's also the reason why his CC is a little bit on the lower end, is because he doesn't need an attack stat, and because of that, he's losing quite a chunk of CC. And unfortunately, in geared, it will be quite noticeable. In ungeared, it won't be that noticeable. Ungeared is based on, like, your stats before gear and all that kind of stuff, which is okay. So, his pierce rate is okay. Resistance is actually good. It's like standard for modern day characters. Crit chance and crit damage are skewed because I have rolls on him that affect those two. Crit resistance is okay. Crit defense is actually one of the highest in the game. 117% is actually really good. It does help that he gives himself a lot of defense anyway, so that's okay. Lifesteal's a little bit on the lower end. Recovery rate's okay. And damage, I don't have him awakened yet. So his first skill is remove all gauge. Once again, it's based purely off defense, and it's actually the good remove all gauge skill. So at 1, 1, at 2, 2, and at 3 it removes 3, and I'm pretty sure it has the normal multiplier for an attack-based character. Bear in mind, defense can scale much higher than an attack-based character. That's a very good multiplier. I know it's his only damaging skill, that isn't a counter of course, but I've seen it do half decent damage, so that's not too bad. So he has a stance, is a sever stance, it's a stance like Terry's. So Terry's stance is, it's a counter, it doesn't taunt them, but if they attack anyone on your team, the counter then applies. And I'm pretty sure this was meant to work in joint effort with Sab being the taunt, and then of course Baldr being the counter. Of course you can use Albedo as a taunt as well, but the problem with Albedo is her counter isn't the best. And once again, her counter can be removed with a remove stance skill. You got melee. Well, same with Baldr really, they can both be removed with remove stance. The multiplier itself, once again, based off defense, 150%, 200%, and then 300% for 2 turns. It's okay at gold. I think, you know, I feel like he's going to be more PvE than PvP. I feel like he's a little bit too gimmicky in PvP, and I feel like because of that, it will come back to bite him. What I mean by that, I mean there's going to be some sort of character that's just going to, like, roll him in the mirror. But PvE-wise, I think it'll be like Albedo, where he'll probably have quite a solid place forever or for a period of time. His ultimate's actually not too bad. Increase the area's defense related stats by 30%. This can go to 80% at 6/6. And inflicts flood damage equal to 300%. Flood, basically just an 80% damage increase if you're full HP. Once again at 6/6. 450% multiplier. The multiplier doesn't really increase that much from 1/6 to 6/6, but it does quite a bit. It will impact the damage by a lot, mainly because of the defense related stat boost. If that defense related stat boost wasn't there, the ultimate wouldn't really matter if it was 1/6 or 6/6, well it would, but the damage wouldn't be that big of a difference. But because of that defense boost, you're going to be doing a hell of a lot more damage. Onto his passive, which is like stupidly long. So applies Sword of Light and Reflection Halo 2-star on the hero at the start of battle. Basically, it applies a level 2 counter before so when the game starts, you immediately have a level 2 counter applied. Doesn't matter if you go first, doesn't matter if you go second, the counter's applying, which is kind of nice. Increase basic stats of applicable allies by 5% each time the hero inflicts damage on an enemy up to 30%. I'm pretty sure if the enemies hit you as well, I see like a passive thing appear, like a unique active. I'm not sure if that's a bug, but I've seen that appear, so maybe that works that way as well. In addition, the hero's defense-related stats are increased by 10% for each applicable ally participating in battle. If the hero is assuming a stance, applicable allies' defense-related stats are increased by 30%. Each time the hero stance is removed, the hero's HP is healed up to... heals 30% at max HP. So, how this heal works is... I'm going to use Melee's AoE as a quite good example. You melee AoE, you remove the stance with the first hit, he'll immediately heal during that first hit. So your first hit of your attack, if you don't deal more than 30% of his max HP, is basically just gone. It's been swallowed. Because he heals it after the stance is removed, exactly as the stance is removed. Not after the turn, not before the turn, it's after the first hit. With melee or characters like Gizlane or anyone with stance removal, your first hit is basically just completely nullified. Because he just heals it. Swords of Light increase the hero's crit damage by 40% each time applicable ally takes damage. Oh, that's the passive. That's up to 240%. So you can give yourself 240% crit damage, which is a lot, especially with the Sever counter, and like, actually, like, he's got quite mediocre crit damage, even with my gear I've got on him. But it'll make quite a difference. It'll be like 480%, which is like, it's a good amount, don't get me wrong, but there are some characters like Demon King Melee who have like 295 base, plus he gives himself 50% attack related stats, plus one of his skills gives him 2 times crit damage if he has the buff applied. So that's already like 600, close to 700%. And he's a defense-based character, so technically he can scale much higher, and scaling is a lot easier for him because he just gets basically a raw attack boost, which also helps his defense as well. When it comes to gear, triple defense. He needs defense. I've gone for half crit chance, half crit damage, mainly so he can crit the harder to crit enemies more. So that's the reason why I've given him that. Because if, for example, he was to get your versing Transcendent Bond, he doesn't use. If you use the Mark of Concentration, you can't crit whatsoever because your crit chance is going to be like 0%. Especially if you're playing ungeared, he literally just can't crit. But it's mainly just diversity enemies that have slightly higher crit resistance. I know 113% when 3 timed is like 339%, but I thought that's good enough. Crit damage wise, I boost his crit damage. I feel like his damage without a boosted crit damage is a little bit low. I feel like if you boost his crit chance too much as well, it's a little bit overkill. If you don't boost his crit chance enough, I feel like you can miss quite valuable crits. You know, he's probably going to crit everyone he hits anyway, but it's always just nice to have. Outfits wise, this is a diamond one. You've then got the 2 paid ones currently. He's missing a single headgear, that's it. Sorry, a single weapon, that's it. Which, because he's a defense-based character, means absolutely nothing. All it is release EC and a substat boost. So, it's not really too big of a problem. So if you really want to max out his damage, you just buy all of these. Technically, buying all his weapons will help as well, but anyone's that, yeah, you kind of want to buy everything. Like, if you buy all his weapons and all his outfits, you will basically max out his damage. Because he's defense-based, but also, you know, attack-related stats still do help. Well, the attack-related substats, at least. And that's really it for him. And, yeah, you mainly just want to focus on giving him half-decent gear. Like, my defense rolls are okay. The gear is okay. I will be trying him out on, like, different pieces of content, so, yeah, look out for that, and enjoy my summons. And enjoy my pain. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be summoning for Baldr. Mainly because I've got enough diamonds to do a rotation on the collab, and feel completely fine. So, even if I have to spend a little bit on the collab, I don't mind that. But yeah, we're going to summon, we're going for 1 copy, and that is it. This could be a really short video, or we might have to go pee. We'll have to see, of course. I wish I got him then. They would have been perfect, but I thought this might be a long one. The reason I'm summoning, I'm just bored, and I just want a new character to play around with. This ain't getting me anything. Rares, oh my god. Am I just getting like constant rare multis? I feel like that's what I'm going to be subjected to, is because of my insane luck on most recent banner. I've been subjected to just, oh, there's a few SRs. SRs aren't too bad, I trade them in for the True Awakening coins now, it's gotten to that point. Okay. I don't think I'm getting him here, no. I don't think am I actually not going to get a single SSR, like, this entire time? Because I might not, like, it actually might be, I might not get one at all. Hawk again. We're not going to get a single SSR, holy damn. Like, it's a 3% banner, I should have at least gotten one by now. I'm actually scared every time. Are you serious? 210 diamonds in not a single SSR. Madness. Is this the game balancing my luck? This is actually the game balancing my luck. Like, not a single SSR in nearly 300 diamonds? Absurd. Like, actually absurd. I already regret this now. Well, I feel like the game's actually like doing this on purpose. Like, it's actually like stupid at this point. I should have got an SSR. It's been 10 multis. Like, single SSR. I get do animation. No SSR. Watch this be a character I already have 6/6. Geldar, okay, I will take that. Okay, that sweetens it a little bit. Not enough though, but a little bit. I'm actually going to go 600 to get the character I want. Wow. not a single. If I don't get a single SSR, like it's actually like mega rigged. Like the chances of that are so low, it's unbelievable. Damn, this is bad. Not a It's been how many summons? 13 summons, not a single SSR. Oh my god. I feel like this ban. I feel like I don't have any like rates on this ban. I feel like they've actually turned the rates to 0. Bro, they've turned the rates to 0. Like, what is this? This is absurd. This is actually absurd. An SSR? Oh my god, an SSR. Tristan, wow, he's already 5'6". Nice, that's, was it 6'6" Tristan now? Wow. 1 SSR in that many multis. It's absurd. Absolutely absurd. I'm going to have to go all the way to pity. All the way to pity. This is irritating. Like, I understand if I built a few SSRs on the way, it would have been completely fine. But of course, I'm not allowed to. Because that's just my luck. I get good luck once on one festival, the game's like, no, we've got to balance that luck out just a tiny bit. So here's 1 SSR in 20 multis. 20 multis. I've basically gone 2/3 of a festival and got 1 SSR. And that was from the P. I'm not getting it anywhere. I got 1 SSR in 20. Just don't summon on him. He's actually not even worth it. Holy damn. Wow. I got Baldr. Wow. Actually, the most wasted diamonds ever. Anyway, I hope you guys have better luck than me.